So good to see you again.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming down.
I think when you told me on Monday that Jason Todd was not actually the Joker,
yeah,
a lot of fans were excited. They're like, yes, and a lot of fans were like, he's probably lying.
Yeah, they think I'm lying.
Are you lying?
Look, anything's possible in this world.
Anything's
possible.
Speaking of the Joker,
I'm not closing the door, but I'm not opening the door.
Okay, this is a very different answer now. Speaking of the Joker, when you first put out that first photo of him last April, there was a lot of backlash from fans saying, why are you giving him tattoos? Why does he have a grill? What was your reaction to seeing that?
I get it. Look, I'm a fan myself, and I know how sensitive these matters are. But, you know, in the comics, he does have tattoos. And, you know, maybe the word damaged is in reaction to something that a certain bat did. And maybe the grill has something to do with that also. So there is a logic behind everything.
Was there any reservations about writing the Joker into this after he was played so famously by Heath Ledger the last time we saw him on the big screen?
Look, it's scary. I mean, you know, this is the third rail of movie making of the DC Comics universe. And you have to respect everybody that's come before. You have to respect the work that's come before. But at the same time, you know, it can't let you, you can't freeze. You can't be nervous about it. Well, we were very nervous about it, I'll be honest.
Here's what I thought was interesting. After Batman vs. Superman came out, everyone assumed that Justice League was going to be next. This is actually next.
In the timeline, correct. Yeah, this comes right after Batman, Superman, and right before Justice League of America.
See, I feel like people were not expecting that. I feel like they thought that Suicide Squad was going to be on its own.
No, it's all these movies. I mean, you know, the brilliance of what Jeff Johns is putting together is it's really a true cinematic universe where all these films are linked together. And I think as people see it, they're going to be surprised by the connections and branches.
You guys were talking in the press conference about just how crazy life was on the set.
Yeah.
And I've heard some stories about you, like, saying things to get people into character. Yeah.
It's directing by any means necessary. Look, acting is a hard job. And a lot of times they'll just get from a director, say it again faster, you know, give me a smart one. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
You know, but, you know, it's... you know, when you can give an actor, you know, a real direction, you know, real guidance, they really appreciate that.
So, I mean, the movie's been, well, it's going to be out this weekend, but you've seen many different versions of it.
I have.
At what point do you kind of step back and go, all right, this is, you know, because every time you watch it, you must be going, let's change this. I wish we could do this, this, this. When do you let go and go, yes, this is our film?
You know, making a movie's like climbing a mountain, and you think you hit the peak, and then there's another summit, and you know, you can always make it better. And as a director, you know, that has to be your instinct, to never give up, to always improve it, to always try and make it better. But at a certain point, they lock the door.
Who's they in this case?
The people writing the checks. You know, they're like, guys, we actually have to release this someday. You know, this can't be your pet project for the next 20 years. We got a schedule here. So